Hey watch fans, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I wanted to do something a little bit different. So often we review watches, look at watches, specifically at the dial, because let's face it, that's what we're looking at 99% of the time while the watch is on our wrist. However, I thought let's take a quick minute just to look at the rotor of the mechanical watch, the part of the watch that we don't look at, that sits on our skin, that, as watch nerds, watch geeks, as WIS, whatever you want to call us, it is a disease, but we love it, and we wouldn't trade it for the world. So this is the hobby that found us, is the way I like to say it. And just looking at these, I grabbed 4 watches that I think, at least that we have in stock, have the best looking rotors, and just really wanted to ask the question, what is your favorite, whether it be your movement, if it's a skeletonized movement, or just really what is your favorite in your collection, or what would you love to own? Just posing the question again. So the first one I have here is the Tudor black base ceramic. And this is the master chronometer certified movement. We have a tungsten rotor here, and we have a PBD. Everything else is PBD treated, so it's black to match the case. I'm a huge fan of the movement. I just like that it's blacked out to match the case. I think Tudor did a really nice job just decorating this movement to make it feel special, obviously with the exhibition case back. So you got a tungsten rotor here, so that's my first option for you. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time looking at the dial. I reviewed this bell&ross a couple of weeks back. The two-tone, this is the steel and gold BR05. Lovely, like bronzish black dial. However, this is a modified Sellita. I think Bell&Ross calls it their 321 caliber. But really, I think just a nice skeletonized rotor that looks great in my opinion. This is ruthenium coated, so it is not a gold rotor. I'm sure the price would be higher if that was a solid gold rotor. So it is coated, but really I think just looks great. So the second option I'm presenting to you today is this Bell&Ross ruthenium coated rotor. And then the last 2 I have for you are both grandseiko models. I have the SBGJ 255 titanium limited edition high beat, and I have the SBGR 321, lovely blue dial. This was from the 60th anniversary from 2020. We still have in stock. So both of them very similar. So let me actually show you the older one first. And if you're not familiar with this is, like I said, the limited edition, the 60th anniversary. You have a blue titanium skeletonized rotor here that I think just looks really good. I had to do a quick read on grandseiko's website. I'm not gonna, don't quote me word for word, but it's an electrolysis process that gives you an oxide layer of film. And I guess depending on how thick that is, you see different color. And I say that because it is titanium, but the next model I show you is going to be a different color. So you have a blue one here on this SBGR 321 limited edition. But on the SBGJ 255 limited edition, you have a gold-colored titanium rotor. And I believe I just read the gold color was chosen to represent the 55th anniversary of the 44 GS style case, which this model has. So again, these are the 4 favorites that we have in stock as far as movements. I'm sorry, not as movements, as far as rotors are concerned. Really wanted to just kind of put an emphasis on rotors. I love looking at them. I love a dive bezel, being able to rotate that. But there is something to me as a watch enthusiast myself to be able to take my watch off and just look at this when I take it off or when I put it on. That gives me joy. So again, those are the 4 I went with today. Of the 4, I can't hold them this way to show you the case back on all of them. Which one of these do you prefer, or is your favorite of these 4? And then outside of that, what is the favorite in your collection, or what is one you would love to own? And lastly, I'm asking a bunch of questions because I do want to say feedback here and solicit some comments, is would you ever buy a watch based on just the movement and seeing the movement in the back? Obviously I think you gotta love the dial, you gotta love the way it looks, but if you love the movement and you love the look of the movement, would you consider purchasing just because of that? So as always, thanks for viewing today. I greatly appreciate it. If there's anything I can do for you, shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com. We'll see you in the next video.